Hello and welcome to my very first entry in this channel and to the first video in this contemporary tutorial series. I'm Kander and I'm a member of the Cuetara army, and my plan is to deliver you useful and entertaining Tibia videos over the upcoming time. In this video I'll be showing you how to hunt Yielothaxes with a knight with good efficiency and experience rate. You can see here on the screen I'm listing the creatures that we're gonna be dealing with today, and I also in the description added the links to the Tibia wiki page. We are now heading to the Raging Mage Tower, located in the south step, close to the town Farmine, where we are now, from where we can access the Yielothax dimension through a teleporter. But this place is not open all the time, but just every 3 days, and that is when the Raging Mage is spawned and is still alive. After the service save of such a day, the Raging Mage will first spawn as an energized Raging Mage that cannot be killed. Well, you can kill it, but it won't yield any experience and you can't loot it, and it will just spawn again, so it's pretty meaningless. So to make him killable, you need to enter the Yielothax dimension and kill at least 1000 Yielothaxes, and then he will be killable, but there's no notice about this, remember this. So yeah, a total of 1000 Yielothaxes killed. You don't need to do it by yourself, of course, you can get help from others. Then the energized Raging Mage can be killed, and when he's killed the normal Raging Mage will spawn and you can kill him and loot him. And when the Raging Mage is finally killed, a server message will appear. You probably have seen it before because it comes like every 3 days for everybody, and it says that the remains of the Raging Mage are scattered on the floor of his tower. The dimensional portal quakes, and that means that the teleporter to the Yielothax dimension will be open for 1 more hour. Then it will close, and then there will be another server message related to this, so you know when it closes. If you are new to hunting Yielothaxes or haven't been hunting them for a while, it could be hard to determine what days the dimension is open. The best and easiest way to find out would just be to observe the server message, because if you know the dimension was open today, you know it's too late to go today, but then you know it will open again in 3 days, and then you could continue remembering the pattern. A second way could just be to ask a friend who knows it, and the third way actually you can do to find out is when you arrive with the steamboat into Farmine, there will be a NPC just to the left that is called Broken Servant Center, and you can ask him about the Mage Tower, and then he will tell you whether it's open today or not. It's not that good because he will just tell you if it's open or not. He will, you will not see the pattern there directly by just asking him. You see that things go faster. I already entered the cave and started hunting. I will be walking through here the whole cave and kill everything, so you will see how the spawn looks like. And I will be speeding up the video from and to here because it will take quite a while. Something about my equipment choice. The armor isn't anything special. I'm using the Avenger as melee weapon. Great two-handed sword with great stats, especially keeping in mind it's very easy to obtain and cheap. As amulet, the bronze amulet, you maybe haven't seen people using them before really, but they actually give 20% protection against mana drain, making them very useful here, as the most annoying attack the Yielothax has is the mana drain beam. Sword strings you see there, and also you maybe saw me using Berserk potion. They both give a boost melee skill, the sword fighting, and if you can afford it, it's always good to use them. I am also using soft boots, as I think you always should do if you can afford the investment, because it gives you the most economic health and mana regeneration. Also, as you not can see at the moment in my inventory, I stocked up with as many mana and great health potion as I could carry with me here, so I don't need to go back so often and to resupply. Not just the experience rate here is good, but also the loot is quite nice too. If you choose to pick up everything, including the gold coins and the stuff, you will definitely make profit, but if you just pick up the rare stuff like I do here, you will at least go ±0. My level recommendation to start hunting here would be around level 90, as this character actually is, because then you have the Fierce Berserk spell, Exorigran that is used all the time here, and also you about that level you should be strong enough to face two Yielothaxes at once without you putting you in a lot of danger. Actually, the character strengths, a knight character strength depend much on the melee skill, and you maybe saw earlier in this video that this character actually has 104 in sword fighting. That is quite high for this level, but it's actually getting more common to these days since the introduction of training dummies and training schools. So it's not that uncommon for like a level 90 knight to have over 100 in sword fighting or whatever melee skill you're using. In the back in the days that was absurd much. Although you can start hunting here beneath level 100, I would definitely say this cave got potential up to level 200 or not even more, due to the fact that this cave and spawn is pretty big, and the Yielothax's experience to health ratio is pretty good, and the fact that the Yielothaxes are weak, 10% weak against physical attacks, making them such a natural hunting creatures for knights in a pretty big level range. But I'm just gonna state the obvious fact: if you keep coming here at higher levels, you will naturally demand the cave to be more and more empty from other players, because you will keep hunting faster, and and eventually you just want the whole freaking cave for yourself if you're gonna feel to have a good hunt there. And that might not be that easy if you play on a highly populated server, because this is a quiet popular spawn, even though it's kind of secret. But my trick that I usually use is to log in and do this hunt just after the server save as fast as I can. I go here and hopefully I at least can get 1 hour by myself. I have only been talking about the night's hunt, and I will be continue doing so in this tutorial, but I will just make a quick fold in here about the hunting possibilities for the other vacations. To bore you out with more statistics, the Yielothax are 5% weak to energy and ice, which are good elements for the sorcerer and druid. So I guess I haven't actually tried this for any other vocation, but I can imagine it here, running around like packing them 3 or 4 and just shooting avalanches or thunderstorms or whatever. Or as a paladin, you lure them like 1 or 2 and you keep shooting them down because you got plenty of space to run here, kinda. So I guess that could work, but keeping in mind that those vocations got plenty of other good places, I can't imagine this place would be any more than decent, so I guess you won't bother much with it. In case you're not very eager to kill and loot in Raging Mage, then maybe we will see you pumping here too. Alright, I think we covered most of the theory there, so let's get practical and focus what's happening in the hunting session here. We just entered the 2nd floor of this cave. I would say the best floor, because the spawn is slightly bigger here compared to the upper one. Before we exit this video, we're gonna talk a little bit about hunting tactics, so what spells to use and what's healing and so on. So basically the most important spells here would be the Exori spells when you fight more than one. Also, oh, I forgot. Oh, you can see that on the down right there. You can see the. I think it's the mountable uni-wheel mount. Yeah, it's kind of important. If you wonder why people are so eager about killing the Raging Mage, it's because the rarest item you can loot from it is the golden can of oil, and if you use it on the uni-wheel mount there to the right, you can see you have the chance to mount it, and because this golden can of oil is a really dry drop from the Raging Mage, and it only spawns every 3 days, so on some servers where there is a lot of money, you can imagine the prices on this, probably millions of gold. So yeah, about the spells, use the Exori spells, all of them. I'm mostly using Exori Min, Exori Ground, the most strongest. A little problem actually when you have a low level knight beneath 100 is that you don't have that much mana, so when you walk in a fight, always with full mana, but it's only like 450 at this level, so when you do Exorgan you totally empty all of your mana, so keep using those mana potion at all times. And also quite annoying is their mana drain beams, so and that one comes in front of them, so always stay diagonal to them so you can avoid it as much as possible, but it's hard when you fight two or even more. Also, a good trick that you can see me using here is that I want to use as many of these exhaust spells as I can when I'm fighting two. So you saw me, I was switching target there because I want to keep them alive as long as possible so I can finish them off with exhaust spells. It gets more effective that way. And actually the best thing about this place is the Yielothaxes, they don't run away in red health, which is very good when you're hunting as a knight because it's very annoying. Like if you know, like Dragon Lords, when you kill them down to red and they start running away and they start running into the other spawns and you can't just finish them off easy. So yeah, that's really nice and makes everything just more effective and you get more flow in your hunting. For healing, nothing extraordinary, just using the Xora and the Tora whenever I can. And also, as I mentioned earlier, I have great health potion with me, but I'm only kind of using them when I'm in trouble, when I need more health fast. It's a good habit, I think, to just use the spells as healing as often as you can, because then you train your magic level, and probably it's not more expensive than using health potions and stuff like that. Starting to enter the west part of the second floor here. It's probably the place where you can encounter most Yielothaxes at once. Wow, you can see here I'm trying to take it slow. I don't really want to be overrun here, but oh, I got 3 already. But then my tactic used to be I just back off and try and block them like that so I can finish off one of them first there. Now I can start working on the second. So even if you're like the careful guy coming here as low level, you not really at any part of this cave you need to be worried to overrun or get trapped or anything. If you just walk slow and if you counter 2 men at a time, you think you can always run back. Use haste or the, how do you call it, the charge spell. You can always back off quickly. Wow, I got 4 here. No worries, I'm just backing off, trying. So just 2 can reach me at once, no problem. No problem. Using a great health potion there because I really can't keep up with them with the mana healing here. And yeah, I had a quick flash on the XP counter just 30 seconds ago. You maybe missed it because I was speeding up the video. But anyhow, it showed that I'm just at the moment doing more than 400k XP an hour. Really good for a knight at this level. And for not being a waste. So what that means, because around level 90 you need like just 400k to do 1 level, so that would mean I'm doing 1 level each hour if I can keep up this pace, which I usually can do if there are not too much people around. So basically what I'm doing on a normal hunt here, when I can do 2 hours, is that I come here, do 1 hour, and then I need to go back to resupply. Even though I bring like 600 mana potions, it just lasts 1 hour. And then I come back and do another hour, and then I have like 2 levels. So yeah, really satisfying feeling having good XP. Wow, encountering another pack here. Backing off, taking 2 at a time. But when I will be like level 150, there will be no problem. I will have enough mana and health and defense and everything to keep killing like 3 or 4 at a time, so I would probably be able to push even more XP here. We are almost done here, just finish off the last ones in the south part here, and then we are heading for the stairs, and then we are out of here. I was thinking of showing you how to kill the energized Raging Mage before we exit this. this is just off the service haven, and I'm alone here, I think, so we haven't killed 1,000 yet, far from that, probably just 100. So it will respawn when I kill it, but I will show you anyway how to do it. It's nothing complicated. If you check the wiki, it's just like you just got like 3,000 HP or something, and don't do that kind of much damage, or there will be no problem. Just pumping up full mana here before I charge him. I'm also gonna use the Untitled Tempo there to get like 25% boost on melee skill or something, so I get really high damage here. Yeah, this guy is really weak against melee damage as well. Physical damage is like 25%, so if you're a knight here, you can see doing really good hits here. Yeah, actually doing a lot of attacks, so keep healing here. Just keep healing, keep attacking. There no problem. There we go. Then he respawns. Yep. Alright, that's it. Please put your questions and thoughts in the comment section below. If you liked what you saw, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you very much for watching, and don't miss my next coming videos and other updates in the channel. See you next time. Happy gaming!